What's going on, people, and welcome to Football Carnage. We are back with another watch-along. Real Madrid versus Girona, some La Liga action. And as irrelevant as this match may seem, we still should be going out there and collecting the 3 points. Because, look, let's be real. We all know Barcelona, they have a grip on this La Liga title. I think it would take a historical kind of collapse for us to even win it. But at the same time, doesn't mean that you still don't give effort in these matches, right? These players have some pride. Last time we went against Girona, you dropped points. Do you guys remember before the new year when we drew those 3 straight games? Girona was one of them, right? We drew with Rayo Vallecano. I think we also drew with Elche, and then we drew with Girona to completely bottle La Liga the first time. So we need to go out there, and we need to slap them, okay? Because we need to have amazing form going into that second leg at the Allianz versus Bayern. Because that match is what really matters. That match will determine whether the next 4 to 5 weeks mean anything for Real Madrid. So I would love for the boys to absolutely cook. We are also going to get some extra rest. We play on Wednesday. This match is on Friday. So we're going to have Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, 4 days of rest. Why am I holding up with that? 4 days of rest. Let's go out there. Don't care if this game means nothing. Still have a good performance. Like I said, show some pride. Big up everybody that's watching. Make sure you smash that like button. You hype this video up. You're subscribed to the channel. Get in the live chat. What are you saying for this match? Who do you think is going to win? What's your scoreline predictions? Who do you think is going to cook? Anything that's on your mind, let me know. Vote on the poll as well, right? That's how I can really gauge on what you guys are thinking. And big up to okjersey.com. The link is going to get dropped in the chat throughout the stream. Amazing quality kits. And if you use my code WILL, you save yourself some more money at checkout. The World Cup is around the corner. It doesn't matter who you support. You guys know, when the international tournaments come around, my Brazilian side kicks in, okay? They don't call me Carninho for no reason.
Brasil! Brasil!
So you got to get your World Cup merch, right? You like Brazil, Colombia, Argentina, Spain, Netherlands, Germany, France. They have everything, right? So World Cup is here. You don't want to be that guy that don't got any merch, right? Come on. But now look, hope everybody's doing well. I also need you to get in the Discord. If you don't have a place to watch this match, it should be live in my Discord. We usually show every Barca and Real Madrid game live. So, join there so that you have a chance. We are going to pull up the 11s in just a few minutes. I just want to see who's in here. My score prediction, I think I have to tell you what I said for the chaos predictions because that's what really matters. I think I said 3-1 Real Madrid. Let me see. Yep, 3-1 Real Madrid. That's my prediction for today. That's how I see this match going. What do you think about Deschamps linked with... Yeah. No, thank you. I don't really rate Didier Deschamps. I know that he did a good job with France in terms of getting them to win a World Cup. Then in the second tournament, they ended up going to the final. Yeah, they lost to Argentina. And I know that some people may look at it from that point of view. But to be very honest, I do not want Didier Deschamps. I don't want Allegri. I don't want Pochettino. If these are the managers that are on Real Madrid's shortlist, then just keep Arbeloa. Because I actually think he deserves a transfer window. Players out, players in. I would give him one more season. And then if you don't win a trophy, goodbye. But I think it's very tough or unfair to judge Arbeloa on trophies this season. But I do not want Didier Deschamps. I think France, they play a boring style of football. If anybody watched the Euros in 2024, all that talent, all that depth that France has, and this brother got them playing as if they're, I don't know, prime Jose Mourinho with Chelsea, bro. The low block, trying to counterattack. It makes no sense. I'm not trying to see this guy bring in Rabiot for the midfield, okay? Didier Deschamps, guy is washed. He should have been sacked from France time ago. And I actually expect France to look a lot better when Zidane takes over after the World Cup. But I do not want him at Real Madrid. And like I said, if you can't get me Klopp, maybe even De La Fuente, or if you can do a madness and get a Luis Enrique, maybe he ends up coming back to Real Madrid. Let's not forget, he was a player for us first, then he went to Barca, and then he became Barca's manager, did a madness, so it's very unlikely. But unless you're going to get me Klopp, or like I said, a De La Fuente, then I don't really want any of the other managers that I'm seeing us get linked with. So, you know. Let's see. I don't understand. What's going on in the chat? I don't care about this game. We will still win La Liga. So then why are you commenting? Do you think I care if you care about the game? You're a Barcelona fan. I don't care what you think about Real Madrid. Don't watch the game, bro. You have free will. You can do anything you want. It's a Friday as well. Go out, bro. Go hang out with your friends. You don't have to watch. Can't wait for Mendy. Yeah, I think Mendy should get some minutes today. I would only give Ferland Mendy maybe like 10, 15 minutes. Just so that he can get, some match fitness. Because I do think he needs to start. I do. Yo, Jordan, what's good? Man said Thomas Frank is available. No, thank you, man. No, thank you. De La Fuente would be like Ancelotti with stubbornness of players. I think every manager is a bit stubborn, right? Every manager has their favorites. Just how it is. Like, De La Fuente, even though we don't agree, he thinks that Unai Simon is the man for the job. I think Jean Garcia and David Raya are better. But all managers, they have favorite players. That's just how it is, bro. Yo, Kroopy, what's good? Big up, my guy. Real Madrid 2, Girona 2. I don't think they take points off us again. I mean, it's definitely a possibility. It just depends on how motivated the players are. What's good, bro? Last leg of my prize pick play is Mbappe over 3.5 shots on target. Thoughts? So he needs 4 shots on target for that to hit. That could be a bit risky. I'm going to be honest with you. That's a bit risky. 4 shots on target. That's a lot, bro. Like, Mbappe should score today, but 4 shots. We'll see. I think it's 50-50 whether that hits or not. How much money can you win? People are saying Trent wasn't called up for this match. Yep, Trent is being rested. Trent is not playing today. Trent is not in the squad. That is the right decision. Trent cooked against Bayern, by the way. That was one of his better performances for Real Madrid. So he's going to be very crucial in that second leg. Can't risk him getting any kind of knock, any kind of injury. I agree with Trent not being available or being selected for this match. Let Carvajal play. I would love to see Jesus Fortia, right? He's been called up, and he's on the bench. We've been hearing about Jesus Fortia for about, I'd say, a year and a half now. And he's never been given an opportunity. So, hopefully, he comes on. But I agree with Trent not being selected. anyone playing Pokemon Champions, I don't even know what that is, bro. I am playing Pokemon Heart Gold, but the ROM hack, Sacred Gold, on my DS. So I've been playing that. I was running some this morning. Will Real Madrid are going to win 3-0? I'll take that. No Arda Güler. He should be getting rest, bro. There's no problem with resting players against Girona, bro. Like, what you guys think? We should be having the same 11 every single match? It's a good lineup from what I can see. I don't have any issues with the 11 that he put out there. Trent was not good? All right, brother. Yeah. That's right. Trent was shit. Didn't get dribbled past one time. Also created the only chance that we scored from. What, you going to say, oh, Trent was ball watching. Who played him onside? Alvaro Carreras. That's the only reason why Luis Diaz scored. Trent did a very good job on Diaz. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Yeah. I still play my DS. I have a DSi XL. I only play Pokemon, though. Like, that's it. I don't really play any other games. I want to see this Joan Martinez kid play. I don't think you're going to see him get minutes. Maybe, like, the last few games of the season. But I think we'll see Joan Martinez in the preseason, right? So, I don't really see him getting minutes, like, anytime. Maybe if we get knocked out versus Bayern, and then, you know, it really becomes, like, irrelevant in terms of what happens in La Liga, then possibly. Because Arbeloa is the kind of manager that would make that kind of call, to be fair. 32 likes is mad. If we don't have at least 100 likes in the next 20 minutes, some people getting sent to the gulag. Hit that like button. Trent was class. Barca fans are biased because of the corner taken quickly. Yeah, I don't really understand. Like, what else are people looking for Trent to do? That was a very good performance by Trent. Luis Diaz only scored because Alvaro Carreras played him onside. Luis Diaz didn't dribble past Trent once. Even in 1v1s, he couldn't get past Trent. And then if it's not for Trent, that's an amazing cross into the box. It's a great run by Mbappe as well. Trent literally creates that out of nothing. It's his run that gets things started. I don't really understand what people are expecting from Trent. If that was João Cancelo, we would be hearing about it all fucking year. Okay. You don't know ball anyway. I'm going to be real with you. Like, Willinho, your opinions are usually wrong. So, I don't know what to tell you, bro. Like, what else are you looking for Trent to do? He nullified Luis Diaz. His passing was very good. The only time that Trent was bad was when he made that one pass into the middle of the field, which was dumb, and then it could have led to Gnabry scoring. Besides that, what else did Trent do wrong? I don't really understand. Eugen, what's good? Bro, Kim Jong is here because people aren't liking the stream. What's going on, man? You got to get the likes up. Since the AFCON, Brahim Diaz has improved. I believe he'll be key at the Allianz. Yeah, off the bench, I don't think Brahim Diaz is going to be starting. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But he has looked better since coming back from AFCON. Hopefully, he can have a good World Cup so that we can sell him. And because of World Cup tax, we can maybe get an extra 10, 15 million. So he usually does well with Morocco. He's the main guy there. He's usually one of the top goal scorers when it comes to international tournaments when they play in Africa. So hopefully that continues. Cancelo is better than Trent. And then you woke up from your dream. Love Carnage from Belgium? Yo, big up to Belgium, man. Yeah, come on, man. Get the likes up, people. Get the likes up. Get the likes up. Why you been timed out? Bro got sent to the gulag. Yeah, bro, don't spam. Don't spam. But what's good, bro? Camavinga instead of Tchouaméni or play Jude more defensively and Arda at the 10. Yeah, I don't really know. I think we're going to be doing a 2 up top next week. So I think the midfield is going to be Arda, Jude, Camavinga, Valverde. I don't know if it's going to be the diamond. I don't know if it'll be a 4-4-2 flat. I have no idea. I just think it'll be 4 midfielders out there. And with no Tchouaméni, Camavinga has to start. And I know that makes people a bit nervous, but I think you guys are forgetting about Camavinga in, big games, bro. Like, Camavinga was arguably man of the match in the UCL final, bro. Like, Camavinga has proven that he can play when the lights are brightest. It's just his form at the moment is just not good. And that's what makes people nervous, which is understandable because he's not on good form. Is the match streaming in Discord? Jordan, I believe Jax may be streaming it. Yeah. If you guys need, right, just join the Discord. And if the matches are live, you'll be able to watch it there. Imagine Camavinga and Mendy against Olise. Olise don't need help when it comes to defending players. Olise is the best defensive fullback Mendy is the best defensive fullback in the world. He doesn't necessarily need help. Khaled, stop telling me what to do. That's what you need to do. Stop telling me what to do, what to say. I can bring up what I want. I can say what I want. We're talking about Camavinga. Yes, his form is not good. But at the same time, we still have to believe that he can put in a good performance because he has done it before. Man said, stop talking about the past. Okay, so if a man gets out of jail because he committed 15 murders 20 years ago, are you going to let him move it into your house and help him out? No, because of his past. Like, I don't know why people act like you can't talk about what players have done before. Just because Barcelona have been dirt over the last decade, because you guys have been trash in every single big game, it doesn't mean that we can't talk about what's happened before. Maybe if your team wasn't so dog shit, then you would also say things like this. Why do you think Barca fans don't rate Araujo? Because of the past. Duh. So good. Start Araujo in every big game now in the Champions League. But why don't you want to do that? Why? Because the past. Telling me what I should be talking about. Always telling me what I should be talking about, bro. Don't get cooked. Olise needs to show Mendy. What? Look. I think Mendy would have a very hard job on his hands. I'm going to be honest. Because Mendy is coming back from injury. Olise is match ready. And he's on good form. So if Mendy can lock up Olise, if he does start next week, that's a massive W for him. I tell you what, if Mendy starts, right? If Mendy starts, and if he locks up Olise, I would keep him at Real Madrid. I would not sell him. Because these are games that you need Ferland Mendy for. But if he gets cooked, then, all right, brother, maybe it's time to go. Maybe it's time to go. Yo, Eugen, I appreciate that, bro. My guy. Says Jax is probably still at school. I'll run the stream. Yo, Eugen. So, guys, the match will be live in the Discord, okay? So if you don't have any place to watch Real Madrid versus Girona, you join my Discord. The link will get dropped in the chat. And there you go. There you go. Why isn't Tchouaméni starting? Because he doesn't need to. He doesn't need to. Camavinga should be out there anyways. I need Camavinga to have a good performance, to have some good form going into that Bayern match. Why can't we watch the match on YouTube? Because YouTube does not own La Liga rights. And I can't show you the match because if I showed you the live match, then I will get copyright. I don't see a remontada, but Hala Madrid y nada más. Yeah, I mean, look, remontada is very unlikely. I still think we have a chance for sure. But Bayern should be going through, right? Like, I don't feel as strong about it as I normally would. But I'm always going to back my team. Of course, we definitely have a chance to go through. I'm always going to back my team. I'm somebody that goes down with the ship. I know that there's a lot of Madrid fans that are doom and gloom, a lot of Madrid fans that just want to give up, and a lot of Madrid fans that are just loser mentality. Look, call me delusional. I don't really care. I'm going to always believe in my squad. So I think we can do it. But I think it is very unlikely, though. That's all. Dally doesn't believe in Kama and would take any... Yeah, no, Dally doesn't really like Camavinga like that. Dally don't like him. Oh, my God. Here's Jonas, bruv. Hey, look. Make sure you got that hate along going so you can watch this Jude masterclass, okay? You heard me. Barca reacts. Belly go! Belly go! Belly go! Hey! Respect Jude. Respect Jude. Let me see. Who else in here? I am going to pull up the 11 right now, actually. Let's not waste any more time. I don't mind what I'm seeing. He rotated a little bit, but it's still a pretty strong team. There's zero excuses to not get 3 points. Again, I don't care how irrelevant this match is. I don't care. Do not lose. That's what I'm saying, bro. Big up Prince. I go down with the ship. I'm not one of these Madrid fans that's going to just cry and bitch every time something's going wrong. Every time we go against a good team. Every time things don't go our way. I'm just not that kind of fan. If the team's going to be trash, if the team's going to go trophyless, I'm going down with the ship. Hey, look. Yo, Barca reacts. Let me tell you something, bro. Let me tell you something. I wonder how your energy would have been on Chaos yesterday if Jude dropped that same performance that Pedri did. That's all that I'm saying. I think you would have been very excited for Chaos if Jude would have dropped that very mediocre performance. Big up to my guy Omar every single time. What's good, bro? I hope that you're good. Fair enough. Bayern is beatable. Bro, their back line is not all that good. We had opportunities as well. Of course, Bayern were the better team. Of course. But we had our chances. Man said Jude is a certified bum. All right. Hey, look. If that's what a certified bum is like, I need some more of those. Give me some more bums. Yes, sir. Dean should try... No. Housen, I don't think he's quick enough to play in the midfield. See, I think because Dean is very good on the ball, it makes people think, yeah, put him into that midfield. But when you're in the midfield, bro, the game moves at a much faster pace, in my opinion, than in any other area. I do not want to see Dean at DM. Did bro just ask me, am I British? Yeah. Oi, bruv. What's going on? 5 minutes. Yeah, bro. Look, Pedri thinker and hooked, but yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to. Oh my God, Eugene, please don't bring up Gavi, man. Please don't bring up Gavi, bro. I'm trying to have a good stream. I'm not trying to talk about mediocre players, man. Every time I hear Gavi, this is just what goes through my mind.
Brother, what's that? What's that, brother?
By the way, who is he talking to? And what is the context behind that, brother? Like, what is the context? Like, what could he have seen for him to even react like that? Yo, Perez, are you from Brooklyn? I hope Jude scores today so he can dunk on Jonas. Hey, look, man, it don't matter what Jude does. To be fair, though, Jonas did give him his credit and said Jude was good when he came on against Bayern. I couldn't believe it. Pedri was injured. Yeah. Injury gimmick when he plays like dirt. Sure. I bet you that he's fit for the next game. I bet you that he's out there against Atleti next week, right? So stop it, bro. Stinker and hooked. Always an injury excuse. When Yamal's playing back, oh, he still got the groin injury. When Pedri plays back, oh, no, he had an injury. Yeah, I'm sure, bruv. I'm not buying that PR. Yeah. Housen wasn't good. Gavi does nothing well, brother. This guy is a stamina, run around, slide tackle, yellow card, kiss the badge merchant. This is what Gavi is. Wait, what? It's about man not wanting to be traditional anymore? Wait, what do you mean? Yo, Wesley, what's up? Yeah, I don't know the context of your chat here. Yeah, nah, like, bro, they want to rock up to the Aliens with Housen and Camavinga in the midfield. What? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I honestly think Housen should possibly hold bench that game. I think you need Militao and Rudiger back line, the center back. I think Mendy at left back, Trent at right back, then 4 in the midfield, Jude, Arda, Camavinga, Valverde, and then Vinny and Mbappe up top with Lunin in goal. That is the only way to play or line up if you are Arbeloa. Now, if I see Thiago Pitarch, if I see man like Thiago start this next game, I might be Arbeloa out because now you're doing too much. Look, I was backing you to possibly stay, but if Thiago Pitarch starts this match, especially if he makes a big mistake, that is a sackable offense, in my opinion, for Arbeloa. Dirt is better than Bellingham. I think you mean... So then if Dirt is better than Jude, then... I'm trying to even find like an analogy for you, bro. But Jude is better than Pedri. So if Dirt is better than Jude, then Dirt is also better than Pedri, bro. Pedri has mastered the art of aesthetics. The guy makes a sideways pass and everybody acts like they just saw him score a 50-yard screamer from a volley. Jude is clear. Respect my number 5.
Belly gol! Belly gol! Belly run! É ele!
What do you mean? You don't think Jude's going to make the World Cup squad? All right, fair enough, bro. He's been injured. Why would he be playing in their friendlies when he was injured, bro? This is Jude's first match starting in how long? I can't even tell you the last time that Jude started. It's had to be like 3 months, 3 months ago. Because he was out for about 2 months, 3 months. What's our record versus Girona? We haven't lost to them in a very long time. I actually don't remember. Thoughts on Yamal getting in UCL Team of the Week over Olise? Insane, brother. I don't even think that Yamal was that good against Atleti. I just dropped a TikTok talking about it. Lamine Yamal's PR is insane. People are acting like he dropped a masterclass. The guy dribbled through 4 players. That was phenomenal. And then he had a Trivela pass to Marcus Rashford that maybe could have led to a goal. Besides that, Lamine Yamal did nothing special against Atleti. I can only think of 2 moments that I was like, wow. All of a sudden, he cooked. Masterclass. Oh, stop it, bro. I'm telling you, if Hitler had Lamine Yamal's PR, life would look a lot different. Olise was the best right winger in the UCL this week. He absolutely cooked. But, you know, he doesn't play for Barca, so the PR is not there. Wouldn't be surprised if we lose. Yeah, I think it just depends on how motivated these players are, because we all know that La Liga is over, right? And the players would know this as well. So if they're not motivated, we can definitely drop points once again. 100%. Yo, Santi, what's good? I don't know if you missed Eugen Super, but he said that he's going to be showing the match. Honestly, I really like your watch-along, sincerely speaking, and I'm happy you spoke about my chat. Love from Nigeria. I predict 3-4-0. Hala Madrid. Yo, big up to Nigeria. I like that you enjoy the streams, bro. It means a lot. Do you think Yamal can cook in the Premier League? Yes. I think Lamine Yamal is a phenomenal player. His PR is just mad, though. But I think he's a phenomenal player. Like, Lamine Yamal is just different. I think he would cook anywhere. Anywhere. I don't think he would, like, if Yamal went to the Prem, I do think he would struggle early days, of course. Because the Prem, it's a lot faster, a lot more physical. So it's very different to the pacing in La Liga. But I think, give Lamine Yamal, let's say if Man City came in and bought him. Give Yamal 5 to 8 games. I think he'll be very mid, very average. People will say, oh, see, he's overrated. He can only do it in La Liga, etc. Then I think after about like his 10th, I say like 8 to 10th match, I think you'll start to see him pick it up. But it would definitely be like an adjustment period to him. Elise made a simple pass to Harry Kane and scored an amazing goal. Brother, Elise was cooking Alvaro Carreras for 94 minutes, bruv. Every time Elise got the ball, it looked like Bayern were going to score or do something to create a dangerous chance. Elise was the only Bayern attacker that looked dangerous. I know that Kane scored. I know that Luis Diaz scored. But if we're being honest, they didn't do anything. Like, let's be real, like they were locked up. Elise was the only attacker that Bayern had that was actually cooking. Imagine Yamal at PSG with that team. Yes, if Yamal was at PSG right now, that team, come on, bro. By the way, I do think, look out for, I don't see Lamine Yamal as a one-club guy. I just don't see it. Especially the way that his father is, his entourage. I don't see Lamine Yamal as a one-club guy. Now, if Barcelona are winning Champions Leagues, trebles and stuff, then yeah, maybe. But if it continues where Barca just bottle it year after year after year, I think in about 5 years, I think you could see Yamal at a different club. I don't think this is even a hot take, but Lamine will win a Ballon d'Or before Mbappe. I can see that. I can see that. I don't really think that's a hot take, though, to be fair. Watching from South Africa. Yo, big up South Africa. My predictions, I said 3-1 for Real Madrid. That's how I'm feeling. 3-1. You are downplaying Yamal. I'm not downplaying his performance. I just think people are talking about it as if he dropped an absolute masterclass. I disagree. Lamine Yamal did not drop a masterclass. I think he was okay. 2 individual moments. Lamine Figo? Could you imagine, bro? Florentino Perez. Do you got one more trick up your sleeves before you could you, hypothetically, just imagine that for a second. Imagine we wake up and Fabrizio Romano, here we go. Lamine Yamal, Real Madrid have agreed to sign Lamine Yamal. Can you imagine what social media would be like? Because, see, when the Luis Figo transfer happened, that was before social media. Imagine what it would be like now with Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. Oh, my days. By the way, I don't think we'll ever see a direct transfer from either clubs ever again. I don't think so, especially for a star player. Like, if Barca want to come in and buy Brahim Diaz, hey, look, be my guest. You know what I'm saying? If Barca want to come in and buy Dani Ceballos, it's all good. You know what I'm saying? If Barca want to come in and buy, you know, like one of these players that we don't really rate, hey, look, I ain't mad at you, okay? Brahim, wish you the best of luck, bruv. Enjoy Barca. But in terms of like a star player leaving either Madrid or Barca to join one or the other, I don't see it happening in my lifetime again, bro. But that would be nuts. Could you imagine if Lamine Yamal joined Real Madrid, bro? I think the internet would break. Like, I don't even think I'd be able to upload a video or a live stream because you would just not be able. Like, the grid would crash. Why do I think Rudiger is actually our weak link in the defense? We need Vuskovic. Yeah. I mean, I have a feeling that Rudiger's going to sign a new deal, by the way. I don't mind it, but I don't really think Rudiger should be getting a lot of minutes next season. I want, in a dream world, Real Madrid would go out there and they would sign Vuskovic and Saliba. In a dream world. I don't know how likely that is. I think Vuskovic we can 100% get. Saliba, that's the target right there. Hey, look, if Brahim Diaz joined Barca from Madrid, I don't think any Real Madrid fan is going to be upset. Like generally, you see, we only get mad when, like, the good players, like our stars, are going to rivals. But, like, if they buy, like, Dani Ceballos, why would I be mad that Dani Ceballos is going to Barca? Enjoy, brother. Have fun. Yes, go. That's like if Real Madrid went to Barca and if we signed, I don't know, Araujo. I don't think a lot of Barca fans will be mad. If we went to Barca and signed Casado, if we signed Ferran Torres, I don't think Barca fans are going to be upset. It's only when star players leave, the guys that you like, then it's a problem. But when you're one of these mid players, yeah, bro, go. No hard feelings, bro. No hard feelings. I'm scared I won't see Vuskovic play. Yeah, bro. Yo, Jordan, that's a huge talent that you guys have, bro. I'm telling you, Vuskovic, I've been keeping an eye on him. Brother, I am moved. Vuskovic, I would take him at Real Madrid, but you need to bring in an experienced center back as we need two center backs coming in, especially if Rudiger and Alaba both leave. You can't have two defenders leaving and then you only bring one to replace them. So I would look in a dream world, Saliba, Vuskovic. That might bring me to tears if we're able to get those two deals. Saliba, in my opinion, is the big signing that I think Madrid need to make. Like, that should be the star signing this summer. 100 million, Saliba. I do like Vardiol, but I think Vardiol would, I don't know. Like, why would Vardiol want to leave City? And also, he is on a long-term injury right now, so. I actually think Gonzalo Garcia would cook at Barca, by the way. If Barcelona had Gonzalo Garcia as their striker, bro, I'm telling you, Barcelona would cook with Gonzalo up front. You think Mbappe is going to waste his club career at Real Madrid? I mean, I hope not. Because as things are going right now, ever since this guy has joined us, we've been dirt. So, obviously, I wouldn't sell Mbappe to Barca, but You know, PSG, if you want to come back in and, you know, bring your boy home, let's do it. Yo, big up to Sudan. I appreciate you. Gabriel's a bit old. Isn't Gabriel Magalhaes like 30? He's a good player, of course. But I would rather get Saliba. My dream replacement for Carvajal, Trent is already here. We do need a right back, though. We do. Like somebody that can be like a rotational piece. Because if Carvajal leaves, then unless you're going to promote either David Jimenez or Jesus Fortia, then you do need a backup right back that can also give you good minutes. But I would say, ideally, I like Trent a lot. He's 27? Okay. Nah, I still prefer Saliba. But I do like Trent. But before we sign Trent, I'm be honest. I think the best right back in the world is Reece James. The only issue is that Reece James can't stay fit to save his life. But I think Reece James is the most complete right back that I've ever seen. Reece James can literally do everything. Reece James is so phenomenal that God had to nerf him. That's why he can't stay fit. Ronaldo went 2 seasons trophyless when he first joined. Yes, here's the thing though. Ronaldo did not join Real Madrid after they just won the Champions League and La Liga. Very different. Like, Ronaldo did not join a Real Madrid that won 2 UCLs in 3 years. Like, that, it's a very different reality. I would love Nuno Mendes at Barca. Him and Yamal on one side would be scary. He wouldn't be on Yamal's side. Or do you mean this just the same team? Because Rafinha is your left winger. Yamal's on the right. He won Copa del Rey 10-11? Did he? When did Ronaldo join? 08, 09, right? No, he joined, he joined 2009. Because he stayed one more season at Man United. Yeah, there's no need to get a big money right back, bro. Just get a player that's good enough to rotate, start some games, and just give us depth. Jonas still crying right now. This boy got humbled Wednesday. Yeah. He can hold that, bro. He can hold that. Guys, I'm not sure how many likes we're on, but I know it's not enough. There's over 300 people who are in here. We should have 200 likes, guys. Come on, people. Let's get 200 likes. Real Madrid versus Girona. I know it's an irrelevant match in the grand scheme of things, but look, the content must continue. All right, guys. So if you need a place to watch, right, it's going to be live in the Discord, okay? If we win the Champions League back-to-back, we definitely bring a top-class striker this summer. I will be glad if it was Julian Alvarez. See, the issue is Julian Alvarez is not a striker. Julian Alvarez is a secondary striker, and he likes to drift wide at times, right? So, for example, if PSG were to sign him, and if you started him as your lone striker, you're not going to be able to play the ball into the middle. That's the problem. Like Alvarez, he needs another striker next to him. This is why he works with Griezmann. He works with Sorloth, right? Because he has somebody else up top, and he can go do what he wants. But Julian Alvarez is not a proper number 9. And that's why I want Barca to sign him. Because if Barcelona sign a Julian Alvarez, one, he's going to cost about 130 million. So you're going to have to pay almost a record fee for him. Atleti, they got him for about 98 million. He's their best player. They're going to want like Antoine Griezmann money. You're not going to get him for 100 M's. Why would Atleti give their best player to Barca for cheap? So not only will he cost a lot, but if you have Julian Alvarez, this is what I call the Mbappe experience. It's having a number 9 that's never in the box. When Lamine Yamal is beating players on the wing and then he crosses the ball and nobody is there. When he's looking up to cross, when he's not seeing his striker making a central run, then you guys will understand what I've been complaining about with Mbappe. I beg you sign Julian. And by the way, that's not me saying that Julian Alvarez is bad. I think he would do a decent job for Barca. But I think Barca's attack will be weaker with him up front. I don't think he would live up to the price tag. And I tell you this, if you sign Julian Alvarez, I think Rafinha and possibly Yamal will have more goals than him. Because, again, he just won't be in the box. So, I hope that you get Julian Alvarez. Yeah, Haaland at PSG would be nuts. No, of course. Julian Alvarez is a very good footballer. Of course, he has very good qualities. But the issue is he doesn't fit what Barca needs. Julian Alvarez is just a big name. But he does not fit what Barca need for a 9 right now. Do you know who would be an amazing striker for Barca right now? And he would be cheaper. Victor Osimhen. If Barca were to go to Galatasaray and sign Victor Osimhen, I am nervous. Victor Osimhen would cook at Barca. I think Julian Alvarez is a better footballer, but Victor Osimhen is the much better striker. I think, bro, Osimhen with his pace, his power, and Osimhen presses. He runs a lot. I don't want to see Osimhen at Barca. No. If you were Perez Carnage, who are you letting go? Mbappe or Vinny? Mbappe. What kind of question is that, bro? Mbappe. Of course. Why would I let Vinicius go? Why would I let the player that I've won 2 Champions Leagues with and he bagged in 2 Champions League finals? Why would I let the player that has become the most successful Brazilian in Champions League history, why would I let him go? What has Mbappe done for Real Madrid to pick him over Vinicius? Like, what are we doing here? Jonathan David, all right, come on, bro, stop it. If Barca signed Jonathan David as their striker, that's a massive L. That's a just go get Alvarez then. Just go get Alvarez then. I'm keeping them both? Sure. But if I had to pick one, Mbappe, goodbye. It's a very easy choice for me. Osimhen would cook at Real Madrid too? Yes. But the issue is, see, you can't have a goal-scoring number 9 at Real Madrid if Mbappe is here. That's the only issue. Mbappe needs to be the main guy. Mbappe needs to be the Golden Boot winner, the Pichichi winner. Do you understand what I'm saying? Right? Like, Mbappe, this is why when people were saying to go get Erling Haaland, it would be a disastrous signing if Mbappe's still here. Because now you would have to put Mbappe on the wing, and then you would be asking Mbappe to create chances for Haaland. Mbappe's not going to create. Mbappe wants to bag himself. And Haaland is not good enough to create chances for Mbappe. So you would have 2 players that both are trying to win the Golden Boot, both trying to win the Pichichi, both that just want to score all the goals. It's like having too many head chefs in the kitchen. It would be a disaster if you were to get a goal-scoring number 9 if Mbappe is here. Now, if you said Mbappe is leaving and then you bring in a Victor Osimhen, he would cook with Vinicius. Erling Haaland would cook with Vinicius. Ekitike would cook with Vinicius. But Ekitike would also cook with Mbappe. You see what I'm saying? Because it's a different profile of striker. But you cannot get a bagsman up front while you also have Mbappe in the team. Imagine if we get a penalty and you got Erling Haaland and Mbappe on the pitch. They're going to go into the back tunnels and they're going to fight. And whoever comes out first is who takes the pen. So, yeah, I mean, I think Osimhen would have been a decent signing, but I don't know. Rodrigo might be happier at another club. I don't know about that, bro. Rodrigo don't want to leave. Nobody's, bro. Like, I mean, he has a bad injury, so he's not leaving this summer. But in the summers before, Rodrigo, I think, has always had the option to leave Real Madrid. He don't want to. I don't blame him, but bro wants to stay. Yo, big up Terrence. What's good? Man said Barca need to get back Messi. I don't think Barca need Messi, to be honest. I would love Ekitike at Real Madrid. Ekitike would cook. Do you think selling Mbappe would solve all Madrid problems? Possibly. It depends on what other signings you make. If you sell Mbappe, then you got to invest in that back line, and then you would have to get a number 9. Like, you would have to get a striker. So it just depends on... Because if you sell Mbappe, but then don't invest into the defense, then I don't think it gets that much better. The only thing that I think would change is that we'll just look more balanced. That's all. Will I take Haaland and let Mbappe go? Possibly. Possibly. I would swap them, possibly. Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. Guys, the match is starting in about 2 minutes, right? The players are about to walk out. So I think you know what time it is. If you want to see the kings of Europe, the true kings of Spain, the greatest club to ever exist, Real Madrid, get back to winning ways. If you want to see us collect 3 points, if you want to see Vinny, Mbappe, Jude, Camavinga, all these guys drop a masterclass, I need you to drop a 1 in the chat. But of course, if you're a hater, if you're a barcadard, if you're somebody that don't appreciate the finer things in life, if you are the black sheep of your family, then go ahead, drop a 2 if you don't want to see Real Madrid get anything from this game. I just know, if you drop a 2, you just make all the wrong choices in life. I just know it for a fact, man. I don't make the rules. Yeah, the players are shaking hands right now.
Assim ganhou Madrid! Assim ganhou Madrid! Vamos!
Hold on, chat. Yeah. Match is about to kick off. I'm excited. I wish that this game would have meant a little bit more, but, you know, look, I'm always excited to watch my club. It's never a problem, bro. I'm excited for preseason games. I'm excited for any games, bro. So, you know, it is what it is. Next season, hopefully we just do better. Got nobody to blame, really, but ourselves. So it is what it is, chat.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Method Man or Ghostface? I haven't really listened to either, bro. I'm gonna be real. I haven't listened to either. You're talking about like old school rappers, bro. Yeah. I actually think this is like supposed to be the throwback weekend. But Real Madrid, they weren't participating in it. I think you're going to see teams have like throwback kits over this week. Yeah. Barca and Real Madrid are not participating in the throwbacks. I wonder how many passive fans are in the stadium. What do you mean by passive fans? Like, what do you mean by that exactly, bro? Like, do you mean like what? Like, what do you even call them? Like casual fans? Is this what you mean? It's so weird having a game. It's so weird having a game on Fridays. I don't know how I feel about that, man. Yes, we're about to get kickoff here. I believe Girona are going to get things started, man. And here we go. Hala Madrid. 3 points. Let's just get it. Let's get it. No messing around. Yeah. It's dope seeing the old graphic package. Like the retro. By the way, guys, with OK Jersey, not only do they have the 2026 World Cup kits, they also have retro national team kits as well. You guys know I love retro kits, so I'm gonna have to get me a few. I'm not gonna lie, but now look, make sure you check out okjersey.com, right? I'm gonna drop the link and I'm gonna pin it at the top of the chat, but my bot will also drop it in there for you guys as well. Big up to everybody that's here, man. I think, we're super close to 20,000 subscribers, right? And I know there's over, 230 people in here. I know all you guys are not subscribed, right? So we can possibly hit 20,000 subs by the end of this day. Yo, Eugen, I appreciate you, bro. Hold on. So you're saying that it's not working. Okay. Possibly Jax should be coming in there soon then to be able to get it working. Don't worry about it, Eugen. You hate Barca because what? English, brother. English, please. I can't read mumbo jumbo. It's dope seeing the just like the retro stuff, bro. This is looking like 2015-16 season, bro. Score prediction 3-1 Real Madrid. Roger, what's going on? Brings me back when Ronaldo scores a hat trick and a Bale brace. Bro, I'm going to be real. I didn't appreciate what we had during that three-peat era. I didn't appreciate it as much as I should have, man. That team would dust this current Madrid squad, bro. They would, could you imagine? This current Madrid team would get fried. I think he's saying you hate Barca because you're blind. No, I hate Barca because they're Barca. This is why streamers never get the money they want or bigger because they don't take advice from fans. It's like a store taking advice from customers, not taking advice. I have no idea what you're talking about. Did you try and give me advice? What advice was it? Tell me, bro. 1-1 draw? Sure. 2-1 Girona? Sure. Yeah, Sensei. Like, I think because, like, once I started watching in the 14-15 season, like, I think I just was, like, I didn't really understand as much, like, for a couple seasons, like what I was really witnessing, bro. Like, CR7 had me thinking that scoring 50 goals, like, per season was normal. Scoring from 30 yards out on a consistent basis was just normal. Nowadays, if it's not Valverde shooting from outside the box, we rarely see long-range goals getting scored at Real Madrid, bro. Like, I wish I was more understanding back then like I am now. I think I would have truly appreciated it if I could have, like, just been like how I am now, not just getting into it like early days. This current Madrid squad would get, yeah. They, like, you know, this team's get, bro, CR7, 4 goals by halftime. Oi, good run by Mbappe. Goalkeeper comes out. It's not the best touch. It's actually a good ball. Does Camavinga play that? That's a good ball to Mbappe, and I have to give him credit. Gazaniga puts his hand to it. I have to give Mbappe credit. He's making these central runs. That's a good run. Maybe he's been watching my streams. Maybe he's been watching my video. He's making central runs. That's all that I ask for. That's all that I need you to do, bro. If you're going to be in the middle, just stay there and stretch the defense. That's it. I'm not asking for Mbappe to score 80 goals, 50 goals. Just be a threat central. And against Bayern, there were some times where he didn't make the runs, but I thought it was a very improved performance from what we saw the week before. And then, now, he just made that run to even get himself in that position. By the way, what a ball by Camavinga as well. That's a great pass by Camavinga. Prime CR7 would score like 6. CR7 in 90 minutes versus this Madrid team, minimum 8 goals. I'm telling you, bro. Yo, son, could you imagine, especially if he was on the wing, can you imagine CR7 going against Trent? Long day for Trent, bruv. Long day for Trent. That's true. Maybe he did listen to what Thierry Henry said about not making those runs. And I'm glad that Thierry said it because that's a player that everybody respects. The French players all look up to him. Just in football, period. If Thierry Henry is saying that you're not doing something and then shows you the video proof of how you're hurting the team, of course you have to listen. This is not like Jamie Carragher. It's not like a scrub telling you these things. It's one of the best players in his position. One of the best players to ever come from France. Of course. Good run here by Brahim. What a shit pass, brother. Come on, Brahim. Come on, Brahim. You're going to put that behind Mbappe? What are we doing here? Yeah, I'm not going to lie, bro. Trent would need to get taken off. And I'd say by the 30-minute mark, when CR7 has a hat trick, you got to take Trent off. He would crucify Trent. Trent would be a sacrificial lamb. He would be an offering for the gods if he was going against CR7, bro. I'm telling you. Corner here. Brahim, it's not the best ball, I can't lie. Vinny. Jude shot gets blocked. It's actually a decent start. It's a very decent start, chat. I like what I'm seeing so far. CR7 at the 9. Messi, Neymar on the wing. Yeah, bro. Long day for whoever is trying to defend that. Glazing, Henry, is Thierry Henry a Barca legend, bro? If Thierry Henry is a legend at Barcelona, then the bar is pretty low to be a legend at Barca, bro. How long was he even at your club, bro? What, like 2-3 seasons? He won a UCL. I wouldn't say that Thierry Henry is a Barca legend. He's a legendary player. Oi! Yo, we're attacking very well. Yeah, it's cleared. Yeah, I wouldn't say that Thierry Henry is a Barca legend. Just like how Messi is not a PSG legend. Like, these are legendary players, but I don't think he made a huge impact at Barca to say he's a legend of your club, bro. Yes, I agree. Like, he's a legend player, yes. But not, like, he's an Arsenal legend. Like, that's where Thierry Henry is a, like, I don't really think. Oh! Wow, we're attacking very well. What a start. Offsides anyways. But this is a very good opening 10 minutes. It's true. I agree, Khaled. Like, you can be a mid player, but still be a legend. Like, in my opinion, like, okay, no, actually, I don't agree. You can't be trash. But, okay, so, like, for example, right? Like, look at Lucas Vazquez. Like, Lucas Vazquez, I think he's on the border of, like, a Madrid legend. But then, when you say a Madrid legend, it's like he's not the same level as Ramos, as CR7, as Luka Modric, as Toni Kroos, as Benzema, right? Like, he's not of that ilk. He's not like Raul. He's not like these players. But he was at Real Madrid for a very long time. In the three-peat era, he led, like, for those 3 seasons, he had the most assists in the whole squad. He was very serviceable. He scored some very crucial penalties. But he's not like an amazing player. Like, Vazquez was a great squad player. What made Lucas Vazquez become hated was Lucas Vazquez as a right back. But that's not his fault because the guy's a right winger. But Perez and the board, they never really went and signed a backup for Carvajal. We tried. Remember when we signed Odriozola? But then he flopped. So then he was only at our club for like what? Before we sent him on like loans and then he's back at Sociedad. So then when Carvajal was getting injured, then you're putting a right winger at right back. Of course he's going to get cooked. That's like if Barca started playing Marcus Rashford at left back. Oh my gosh, what a save. What a save. What a save by Lunin. Big shot by Girona. Very good save by Lunin. But, yeah, thing is, like Vazquez, he hits all the criteria to be considered a legend. But, like, he's not a legendary player. But for Real Madrid, this will always be his home, and he should always be remembered for what he did during one of our greatest eras. Nacho. Like, again, not a legendary player, but serviceable. Played a very big role in that 23-24 Champions League run as well. So it's like, it's weird. I mean, of course Bellingham's... Bro, we're talking about the best midfielder in the world, man. Like, what do you expect? Anything less from my number 5? How you feel about Neymar not playing in the World Cup? Massive L by Carlo. How is Neymar possibly not making the squad, but Martinelli is? Stop it. Come on. That, to me, is nonsense. How is Martinelli catching the flight to America, but you're telling me that Neymar isn't? Stop it, bro. What is this woke nonsense? Easy save? Yeah. I'm sure that you would be saying that if it was Joan Garcia. Shut up. We don't care what you think. Start Camavinga over Thiago? Yes. Yes, Thiago should not be starting that second leg. I watch on ESPN Plus, bro. But if you can't, I believe the match, it should be live in the Discord. There's levels of legends, but when you stay for a long, any period, maybe, yeah, like, yeah. Yeah, see, like, Nacho, yes, he's a legend of Real Madrid. I agree. But, like, he's not on, like, Ramos level, right? Yuri, what's good, bro? By the way, all the members in here, the badges look so sexy next to your name. Girona almost get a shot off. Echeverri, but he slips. I've heard a lot about this Echeverri kid. I think he's Argentinian. He signed for Man City. And I think, like, he cooked at, like, the World Cup for, like, the under-16s, like, a couple years ago. And, like, the hype for Echeverri was through the roof, bro. I wish we participated in the Retro Week. Yeah, man, I don't know why. Madrid, Barca. I think a couple other teams said that they're not doing it either. But Madrid and Barca are not doing retro kits. I don't know why. Like, why not, bro? It would have been cool. Participate in the retro kit and then release the retro kit. You could have made money. It looks cool. Makes the fans happy. Yo, Eugen, don't worry about it, bro. We'll get the game in the Discord when Jax is available. Don't worry, bro. But big up, though, for trying, man. You know we appreciate you.
Oh, yes!
Perez lame for that? I don't know if it's a direct... Because the thing is, right? Like, you also have to coordinate with Adidas as well. And I don't know, maybe La Liga told them about the deal, like, or told them about the idea too late. So now maybe Adidas is like, we can't produce the retro kits because you didn't tell us in time. Maybe it's something like that. Because remember, like, the kits would have to get made again by the facturer. So I think, like, this is where the problem possibly comes in. I think we've looked good so far, but we do have to be a little careful because Girona, they did get a decent shot off, which was a good save by Lunin. It's because they got beef with Tebas? Yeah, I mean, but like, you still have to play. They're still gonna have the throwback graphics, so I don't really think it would have made a difference if you're beefing with him. You know? Yeah. Vinny shot is. Man said that you want Perez out, not me, bro. I don't believe that the next president will succeed. Personally, it's very rare that you have such a president like Perez, and then the very next president that you get is going to also be a legend like him, be amazing like him. It's unlikely. So that makes me a bit nervous, but guess we'll find out eventually, because Perez only has a couple years left. So you guys see how Barca are doing, you know, their presidents, well, the guys who are running for president, they're trying to, you know, they're doing debates and they're making promises, and that's going to be our reality in about, I think, like 3 years. That's something that we're just not used to. Like, I've never seen a presidential election at Real. It's just Perez. So I'm not very excited for when he leaves. If we come back versus Atleti, I want Madrid to go through as well. But if we go out, I want y'all out as well. I don't really care. I just want Barca out. That's how I view it. I just want Barca out. Yeah, Carvajal couldn't control that. You heard about them talking about bringing in an official. Nah. So, Sensei, Madrid actually dropped a comunicado oficial saying that that's false. Like, they actually dropped a notice, like, on their website saying that the reports are false. I don't really think that we need a sporting director, to be honest. I just think that we just need a difference in... Because the thing is, we have a good squad, but I think it could have been constructed a bit better. That's all. But I don't necessarily think that we need a sporting director, because I don't really know if anything would necessarily change with the sporting director. If Real go out and Arsenal go through, are you doing Arsenal watch-alongs for UCL? If Arsenal are meeting Barca in the semis, then yes, we will be doing Arsenal-Barca hate watches. But I will be wearing my Arsenal kits. Oi! Jude shot goes wide. Very close. But, yeah. Regardless of who goes through, if Madrid and Barca both get knocked out, all that changes is is that the watch-alongs will just go to the second channel. It'll be on Carnage Extra. So if the semifinals are PSG versus Liverpool, Arsenal versus Atleti, they will be on Carnage Extra. We won't be doing them here. The only watch-alongs that we do here is Barca and Real Madrid. So if they get knocked out, then the other games, I'll still do watch-alongs, but it'll just be on the second channel, and we'll just have different content coming out on this channel for those days. PSG in the final. I mean, look, if it's a PSG and Bayern semi, that's going to be crazy. Like, that would have been a better UCL final matchup, bro. Those old La Liga graphics are so much better than the BS we have now. You know, I don't actually think so. I actually like the La Liga TV package graphic. Like, I think La Liga has the best TV graphics out of any league in the world. What a shot. What a shot. From way outside the box, it goes wide. Yeah, that would have been a crazy goal. I think Lunin would have got to that, to be fair. But, yeah, I actually like the new La Liga graphics. But I think people just get pulled into nostalgia. Like, seeing the graphics like this, seeing the old La Liga Santander looking badge, Like, seeing these things, it makes you feel nostalgic. But I don't think it's better, honestly. I don't. But it does look good, though, of course. Of course it looks good still. Who you got for the World Cup? I think France, bro. Of course, we are rooting for Brazil, but I think France have just the best talent. Like that France team is just ridiculous, bro. They should be in the finals once again. But, I'm hoping that Brazil can do something for us. It would be interesting to see a Bayern-Arsenal final, considering all the history between those two clubs in the knockouts. Would be very interesting. I don't think we're taking that long to create chances this game. The only thing that I can complain about is that we just haven't scored yet. But I actually think that we're moving the ball pretty well. I think it's been a very fast start. And look at the pressing here. Like, we're pressing the life out of Girona. It's a huge sense of urgency. We are all rooting for Brazil. Come on, bro. Everybody in here is rooting for Brazil.
Brasil! Brasil!
Is that offsides? Okay. I want Arsenal to win the UCL if Real Madrid get knocked out. I'm rooting for Arsenal. Arsenal is my second favorite team. So if Real Madrid can't win it, then I need Arsenal to do it. Favorite national team is Brazil, bro. Would I sell Vinny for Olise? No. Olise's been better than Vinny this season, but Olise still can't chat to Vinicius. What are we doing here? Like, what has Olise done in his career? Vinny does get past him, but you nutmeg him. It's too much power, bro. Too much power. If Madrid drop points here, La Liga could be done first week of May. Brother, I think La Liga is done already. I still want us to win. I still want us to get, the 3 points, even though I don't really... Oh! Valverde shot. What a save! What a save. We're playing very well. Just a goal just needs to come soon. Yeah, what a save. It's a very good save. That is a good strike by Fede. I agree. Ball in. Headed away. Cross it, Brahim. Cross it. Get it to Carvajal. Jude. Brahim. Come on, bro. We've wasted some good chances. I think Gazaniga's having a good performance, though, so far. He's doing well in goal. Why is Mbappe on the left? So far, I don't have an issue with Mbappe right now. I don't have an issue with anything that I'm seeing at the moment. Brahim looks decent. Neuer won't catch that. I ain't gonna lie. Neuer was phenomenal against us, bro. Yo, big up to Cyber. I appreciate the super. Thank you so much. We can't beat Girona. How are we going to beat Bayern? It's 0-0 in the 28th minute, bro. What were you expecting? 7-0. 5-0. Are you okay, bro? I want to have what he's smoking. What do you mean? Mbappe doesn't make enough runs. He just stands like an idiot. I mean, I think Mbappe definitely deserves to be criticized, but I don't really see anything wrong with his performance so far today. Yo, Relic! Big up, bro. I appreciate the super. Thank you so much, man.
Oh, yes!
Yo, bro, during chaos, whose side Zaire talk was on, it's still a mystery to me. All I heard was food. Yeah, bro. I don't know. You know, like, Zaire is just hurt. That's the problem, man. Like, Zaire, he's used to getting cooked by Real Madrid. So the first time that we beat them, well, the first time that they beat us in over 14 years, you know, I don't even know, bro. I feel like Zaire was just on smoke for everyone. But, nah, big up Zaire every single time. Man said we're getting cooked by Girona. This brother is not watching the game, I see. Man said Girona are cooking. Bro, if you can't afford ESPN Plus to watch, just say that. There's no need to come in here and chat nonsense, bro. If you need a place to watch the game, then just say that, bro. Nah, Zaire did want smoke. I'm glad that we did chaos yesterday because then it would have been canceled, you know? So I'm glad that I just moved the day. But next week should be back to regular Monday, Friday. What's up, Carnage? I just got home from school. How have you been? Bro, I've been good, Dylan. I appreciate you. I hope that you're good as well. So do you guys think that Mbappe's been bad so far? Wow, okay. I mean, look, y'all know me. I'm very critical of Mbappe. I don't have an issue so far. I think we've looked very good on the ball. It's looked fluid as well. We're just a bit unlucky to have not scored. But we've had very good chances. Without Arda, we don't play football. Oh, my God. Here comes another Arda FC. I hate Arda FC. I'm going to be real. Arda FC is possibly the worst thing that's ever happened to Real Madrid, bro. Like, his fan base are the worst. They don't care about Real Madrid. They only care about Arda. We're literally cooking Girona. We have literally been creating chances. We haven't created anything clear-cut, and Gazaniga's made some good saves. But to say we don't play good football without Arda, are you watching the match or are you blind? Like, what are you talking about, bro? I literally hate Arda stands. Like, Arda Güler is such a good player. But the Turkish fans and whatever other fanboys he has, it makes people not like Arda. Like I don't think that they understand that they're doing damage to Arda. Like, his fanboys are dirt. Yeah, Vinny shot right at the goalkeeper. Yeah, I hate on Mbappe for everything he does. I mean, I don't really hate on Mbappe for everything. I just hate when he doesn't stay in the middle and make runs. But he's been making the runs, so I'm not going to complain about anything that he's really done for today so far. Good tackle on Mbappe in the box. Arda can easily do better than bum-ass Brahim. Yeah, I agree. Arda's better than Brahim Diaz. But that doesn't mean that Arda should start every game. Arda should be getting rested. Arda's going to start against Bayern. That's a much bigger game. That's what I'm saying. Like, Arda's fans, like, his fanboys are like the worst, bro. Are you cooking Girona with 0 goals, by the way, on RFC? Oh, okay. I bet that you thought that Lamine Yamal cooked against Atleti. So then, by your logic, Lamine Yamal was shit, right? He didn't score or get, like, an assist. So by your logic, he was bad, right? But of course not. It's Lamine Yamal, so, you know, rules are different, like when it's Barca. There's also Vinny and Mbappe. Nah. Vinny and Mbappe FC. Bro, every player has, like, FC. But, Like Player FC. Like every player has a certain group of fans that just, But they're not as bad as Arda. No. They're not as bad as the Arda fans, bro. Like the Arda fans are the absolute worst, bro. How is that a foul? How is that a foul? What? How is that a foul? I gotta see the replay. I mean, and like there's contact, but that's soft, bro. That's very soft. That's very soft. But there is contact, though. So, I get why the ref blew whistle. Yo, big up Eugen, brother. You don't have to send me no more supers, my guy. You know I appreciate it so much, man.
Oh, yes!
Says Jax is here. He'll stream second half. All right, bet. So, the second half of this match will be live in the Discord. Fair. I think Mbappe was booked. He does put his hands up high and does like this. Like, there is contact. It's just a soft yellow card, in my opinion. But I get, like, why the ref has to go. Yeah, we've been very good these opening 35 minutes. I just think Gazaniga's been good. Girona's goalkeeper. He's been probably their best player so far. He's done well in the box. But, yeah, I think that we're not struggling at all. I'm not mad at this performance so far. I don't really have many complaints. So, I'm good, bro. La Liga is basically over. Why are we trying? Because you have to. They're getting paid still, right? So, if you're getting paid, then you have to go still play. Like, what? Like, what do you think? These players should go get their money and then not be trying? Like, what is this nonsense? I don't care how over La Liga is. Don't lose to Girona. It really doesn't matter to me. Big up Nigeria, man. Asensio goes down. I mean, it's a good run by Asensio. The little 1-2. There is contact, but that's not a penalty in my opinion. That's not a pen. Yo, Carnage, you should reach to the World Cup song. I don't care about the World Cup song, bro. Now you got Fran Garcia down. What happened there? What the hell happened to Fran? Well, if Mbappe got booked, then yeah. His elbow hits the side of Fran Garcia's head. Oh, yeah, I know he gonna have a headache, bro. I know that shit hurt. Nah, I don't think he's gonna get booked for that though. I don't think so. Could be a yellow card though. Yo, Kingsley, what's up? If you gave Mbappe a yellow, then you should give this player a yellow to keep it fair. I think that would be fair. Again, I don't think he meant to hit Fran Garcia. So I can understand why he might not get a yellow card. But got to keep it fair, right? Man said Asensio is a better striker than Mbappe. By the way, I don't think Fran Garcia is even hurt. I think Fran Garcia is milking it a little bit just to get this guy booked. I don't actually think that elbow hurt him as much as it did. And the guy didn't do it on purpose, but he should get booked still. I think that's fair, chat. Big up everybody that's watching, man. Make sure you guys are smashing that like button if you've not done so already. Make sure that you guys are subscribed and you have those notifications turned on. Big up to yourselves, man. Big up to yourselves. Oh, come on. Bro, we're finding ourselves in such good positions and we're not doing anything with it. Come on, bro. Like, let's bag a goal here. We still haven't created, like, a clear-cut chance. But the amount of times that we've been in and around the box, come on, bro. Like, yo, let's put that shit into the back of the net. Was Fran bleeding? I didn't see that. Yeah, Dylan, they're doing, this is the retro week. In all the games, you're going to see teams wearing their retro kits. But Madrid and Barca said that they're not doing it. So that's why we're not wearing retros right now. I think this is a retro Girona kit, if I'm not mistaken. Or is this their kit for this season? I don't know, to be honest. Yeah, I think he should have got booked. Because you gave Mbappe a yellow card for hitting somebody in the face. Then you should have gave this guy a yellow card. And so we got to start doing 1 hour finishing drills. Yeah, like, again, Sensei, I feel like the club, they could have made so much money. Good ball to Carvajal. Cross. Good ball. Good ball. Oh, how do we not score? What? Wait, what? We crossed it. Then the header squares it into the box. How did we not score? That's a good ball by Carvajal. Nah, Vinny, are you serious? Oh my God. How is that not 1-0? Oh, offsides anyways. It doesn't matter. They didn't know that it was offsides when they missed. They didn't know that it was offsides. How are you not scoring that? Yo, Vinicius is awful at headers, bro. Mbappe does the right thing. He squares it, right? Because from that angle that Mbappe was at, he's not going to score. So he heads it across the box. Vinny was right there, and Jude was behind him. I think if Vinicius knew that Jude was behind him, I think he doesn't even try and get to it. I think he lets Jude just finish it. Because, I'm telling you, bro, wingers do not work on heading the ball. Because you're normally not in front of goal. But, yo, like, bruv. That's what I'm saying. He didn't know it was offsides. Not gonna lie, bro. Vinny is awful at headers, bro. Awful. Like, I know for a fact he does not work on that. Like, there's no way. There's no way. Nah, I feel like he could have at least got it on target. Like, let the keeper make a great save. That's all. If the keeper makes a great save, then it is what it is. You can't be mad at that. You know what I'm saying? Look, I did my job, but the keeper, he was ready for it. Bro, do you know, like, what it's like? I view it the same way, like, when NBA players are not good at free throws. Like, how? You get paid millions to work on your game in the offseason. How are you not good at free throws? Like, every NBA player should be good at free throws. I don't get how some people just cannot score them on a consistent basis. Like, what are you working on? Here come Girona on the counter. Here come Girona. Good defending. Now, we definitely practice shooting and training. You don't see the clips that they drop during the week of the goals. These guys are scoring goals. Oh my God. Echeverry shot hits the side. I thought that went in. That wasn't a clear chance, though. I thought that went in. Yeah. That actually does not hit the side. I thought that hit the side. That was actually not on target. I don't know why I thought that was semi on target. Girona gonna score before us. I mean, I feel like I can see that, bro. I think we're unlucky not to have a goal by now. I think this has been a good performance, just we don't have a goal. Yeah, I'm glad that Militao is starting this match. He's going to be crucial for the game against Bayern. He needs to be starting, bro. They only added on 1 minute. Very unlucky not to score, bro. We're having too much trouble. We're not having trouble with Girona, bro. We've been clear. They've had 2 shots that have been nowhere near on target. That's not really having trouble with Girona. Is Arda FC worse than the Barca fan base? No. There's nothing worse than a majority of Barca fans. Yeah, 0-0 at half. I don't know how we've not scored, bro. Like, yeah, Gazzaniga made, I'd say, like 3 good saves, you could say, but we should have scored, bro. We should have scored. When you're in and around their box as much as we've been, it's very annoying. It's very jarring to not have something going into the break, bro. It's annoying. But, yeah, I'd say that we've been by far the better team, bro. Like, Girona haven't really given us any issues. Echeverry's had about 2 shots. Besides that, what have they actually done? We should have definitely scored when Carvajal crossed it to Mbappé, squared into the box. You got to get that on target, bro. I don't understand. Yeah, Brahim's been decent. I don't have an issue with Brahim Diaz. Funny enough. I actually don't. I think Vinicius has been good. I think Mbappe's been okay. He's made a couple central runs. I think Camavinga is playing very well. I have 0 issues with Camavinga this match. I think he's done a great job. Like that ball that he played early days to Mbappe, that pass was phenomenal. So, I don't know. We'll see, bro. I think Jude started off well. I think, yeah, Brahim's been solid. I think Valverde's been solid. I think like everybody else has just been like, okay. We're not cooking them, but we have been the better team. I feel like if they move the ball faster, they would get more chances. Yeah, I mean, possibly. Hold on. Let me pull up SofaScore. Give me a second here, chat. Nah. And Mbappe got service this game so far. You can't say that Mbappe hasn't gotten any service. I don't think that's true. I think Mbappe has been involved. Yeah. I'm going to call Matrix in just a second. Why Madrid lost so many games. La Liga is no more entertaining now. Hey, look, I'm entertained. Jude is not releasing the ball fast enough. I don't really have an issue with how Jude's playing. I think Jude's been good this game so far. Do you think Olise will cook Mendy? No. I think Olise will still have a decent game, though. But I don't see Ferland Mendy getting cooked. Stop talking about Mbappe. I'll talk about what I want. And then what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Hold that. Bring on Arda for Brahim if it's still 0-0, 60th minute. Yeah, let me actually look at that bench. I did not look at this bench. Do you know what I want to see? I want Jesus Fortilla to make his debut. We've been hearing about this kid since last season. We've not seen him. I would also, fuck it, I want to see Gonzalo. Let me see, who else? Yeah, I think you could, I want to see Thiago. I don't really want to see Arda, to be fair. I don't want to see Arda. Because Arda's going to get minutes. Well, Arda's going to start against Bayern. So, yeah, man. Bring on Daniel Yanez. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm trying to see the academy kids, bro. I'm trying to see the academy. We should be scoring sometime in the second half. And then you bring on the academy kids after that. You always on Mbappe. Brother, you just joined my stream. I've literally said that I don't think that Mbappe's been bad. Like, I've literally said this. It's not good to join a stream and just talk when you have no idea what's been said. I've literally not criticized Mbappe this entire game so far. It's important to listen and then speak, right? I don't know, like, if your father's ever told you that, right? Don't, listen first. Then you speak. Yeah, I think Vinny's been solid. He's not cooking or nothing, though. Man said Mendy is not that great defensively. Oh, okay, bro. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, I don't want to see Arda, bro. Like, Arda don't need to be out there. Let him just get full day's rest. Mastantuono is going to get loaned next season. Should be. Should be. Send him to Como. We bring back Nico Paz. Give them Franco. And then insert the same clause that you did when you sent Endrick to Lyon. Yeah, bro. For every 5 games he plays, $500,000 comes off the loan fee. And if he plays enough minutes and enough games, then the loan is free. You don't have to pay us anything. Just play our player. Yeah, when we bring back Paz, send Franco to Como. Why not? He doesn't have to stay at Madrid to try and make it. Go out, get some more experience, prove yourself, come back, fight for your spot. Look at Endrick. Yo, big up to Wing. I appreciate that, my guy. Thank you so much.
Oh, yes!
What is my favorite retro kit? I can't even tell you, bro. My favorite retro kit. There's so many. I might have to say the first ever Real Madrid kit I ever got, which was the Black Dragon. That 14-15 season, the black kit with the dragon on it. I still have it, by the way. My first ever Real Madrid kit, the Black Dragon with number 7 for Ronaldo on the back. I have to find it. But I'd say, but there's so many, bro. Like, I love retro kits, bro. I love them. Why will Como take this dirt bag? Because it's Como. They can't afford to make big signings. And Franco is a player with potential. That's what they want. I bet that you would have said the same thing when they signed Jacobo Ramen from us. Oh, why would Como want him? And now look at him. He's their best defender. And Chelsea are thinking about bidding 45 million for Jacobo Ramen, by the way. So, yeah, bro. Like, of course, these teams that don't have big budgets, like Como's thing is developing young players. You're losing Nico Paz. Here's Franco. Here. You play him enough, the loan is free. It's a win for us. It's a win for you. Eder Militao is our best center back right now. Yes, he is. He is. Eder Militao earlier this season, I would say, was playing at an elite level. Let's call Matrix. Let's call this fraud. Let's see. Where is he at? Where's my guy Matrix at?
What's up, College?
Yo! What's good, Matrix?
What's up, brother? How's everything?
I'm good, bro. You know, can't really complain. I wish that this match had some more implications, but I think we've been okay, decent so far. I just think we should have had a goal because we were attacking very well, in my opinion.
I have to be honest, like, it don't matter. This game is like meaningless anyways. The La Liga title race is
like it's just going through the motions. I mean, I still want to win though. Like I don't want to lose.
of course. Brother, even friendly games I want to win.
Facts,
So
bro. Like I'm excited for every
normal.
game. Like even meaningless games, I'm excited to watch Real Madrid, bro.
Same. Me and Checo, we actually like, we've been watching the game also, but mostly we've been just vibing with the chat.
Yeah.
Just chilling with the chat, and but again, we will see what happens in the second half. We are rotating as well. I'm happy to see at least Rudiger getting a rest, Trent getting a rest.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna be needing Rudiger fully fresh for Wednesday. Like
Yep.
the La Liga is already done anyways. Like it's 7 points. Even if we win 50-0 tonight, I don't think it's gonna be making any difference.
Yeah. Like I agree. Second half, I do want to see a bunch of the kids, just like we did the other game. The
Elche one.
I want to see a bunch of the kids, and I also want Ferland Mendy to get maybe like 10 minutes, like 10, 15 minutes.
To be honest with you, I wouldn't do that.
But,
exactly. I wouldn't do that at all, brother. Just let him rest. Brother, don't even make this guy warm up, okay? Maybe he can get injured during the warm up, Mama. Don't even warm it. Just let him sit on the bench there, just for the vibes only, and play on Wednesday. I don't want to see this guy warming up. I don't want to see this guy even changing.
But bro, he does need some kind of like minutes, because if you think about it, right? He's been out for a month. And without any game like time, we can just throw him out there against Elise, who's in form. Like that could, bro. Like he should be getting I think like 10 minutes.
But what happens if he comes in and he gets injured and he's out for a whole month again? This is what I'm trying to tell you, brother. I trust Mendy even if this guy has been out for 1 month or whatever. I will still be trusting him more than Carreras against. Bro, even if this guy has been out, still he's gonna be way stronger in the challenge than Olise is, than Carreras and Olise. Of course, he's gonna be giving Olise a totally different type of challenge than Carreras. I can see Mendy hanging with Olise when it comes to pace as well, because Mendy he's rapid too when he's healthy.
Bro. Like, he's a very
pace
physical.
too.
Like he's very like PNP. Mendy is PNP.
Yeah, like proper one. So
hey, look,
I would say,
saying,
please,
Matrix, that if
go on.
If Mendy can lock up Olise, let's say Mendy nullifies him. I said off of that alone, I would be keeping Ferland Mendy at Real Madrid. For that alone. Because, like, these are the games that makes you realize, like, yo, he is actually important in, like, these very big matches.
If he's healthy, yes. But again, I don't think that we can even sell him because he still have 3 more years. And he's on big salary. So even if Real Madrid, like, we tried to sell him, like, I think last season we tried to sell him for only 10 million euros, and nobody came in for him to buy him again. So this guy has a long contract still with us, and he's on big salary. No team gonna be willing to pay him those type of salaries. So I don't see him leaving either way. Like even if we want him to leave, I don't see him leaving. I think he's gonna be our David Alaba for next season. When David Alaba leaves, and like a guy that is always injured and never gets to play and so on, I think that would be Ferland Mendy for next season. Of course, I wish that he can be staying healthy because just like you told us in cup competition, when it comes to the knockout stage, I would much rather have him than majority of the left backs out there. I would say the only left back that I would take over him like properly, like I would say Nuno Mensch. Otherwise, if Mendy is fit, I would just keep Mendy in the backline. Like it would give us a different type of stability in the backline. Because he can handle all of these tricky, fast wingers. He's their kryptonite.
Yeah, like how I view it is, if I had to sell one, personally, I'm looking at Fran Garcia to get sold. Like honestly. And then like,
Yes,
because again, my thing is I do think that like Alvaro should be the number one left back.
second choice.
But then I
No,
think, like, again, you're going against a Bayern. This is when you activate Mendy, right? You're going against Barca. I think I would like Mendy out there. It fit, right? Like games like
yes,
this. Let's say you're going against Man City, Mendy, right? But then in the other games, Alvaro Correas. You can like kind of like rotate. But like the issue is just like the injuries, bro. Like it's like
fitness.
you
Yeah,
said, like the guy can never stay fit. Yo, big up Checo, by the way. Forgot you was on
big
on
answer.
with him.
Yeah, Checo is here with me. Checo is here with me.
Yeah, yeah,
And bro,
biggie, bro.
Checo gonna be in Munich on Wednesday.
Yeah, I know. He told us that. Nah, that's gonna be
Yeah.
Checo. You're about to witness that remontada live.
Yeah, bro. Hopefully. Oh, yeah, bro. Yeah, that's right.
Wait, Matrix. How come you not going, bro? Why you not going?
To be honest with you, brother, first of all, I have work, so I can't be really like with my work. I need to take out my vacations well in advance. I can't just go to them and say, yeah,
Okay,
next week
okay.
I'm gonna be gone because I have patients and so on. They have
Yeah,
that
yeah,
they
yeah.
have already booked on me, so I can't be really like jumping that. Uh, but to be honest with you, I didn't want to waste my money on Real Madrid this season, anyways, because I wanted to go the Madrid derby. Okay, that was my plan. I wanted to go
I
the Madrid
remember. I
derby
remember
at
you.
Bernabéu.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, yes. But again, how it went, like I already done this mistake last season. I spent money on Real Madrid last season. I went there. I was like this season, but I'm not gonna be doing that. Maybe next season again. I need to plan a little bit better. And then this guy says, "What do you do for a living, Matrix?" Brother, I'm a dentist. Yeah, I'm a dentist. Chekhov is a dentist too. Both of
Hey,
us, we
look,
are
bro.
dentists.
Matrix and Checo got big boy jobs. Like we're not talking about some bullshit jobs here, people. Do you know
There you
how
go.
hard it is to be a dentist, bro? To
There
go
you
through
go, bro.
school and all these different things. Yo, these some big boy jobs, chat. Like these are jobs that a lot of people should be going into, bro. Being a dentist is an excellent career path, bro. It's excellent, bro.
Big up, brother. That's how I met Checo as well. We met in the university, and of course, me and Checo, football nerds, Madridista nerds. We witnessed. Imagine the 2022 Champions League when we done the remontada all rounds, brother. We were watching. Me and Checo were watching all the games together, yeah, including the final.
Yeah, nah,
Oh
that's
no,
dope,
yeah.
bro. That's dope, bro. That's dope. That's dope.
I wish I done. I wish I done content back then.
Yo, wait, do you know like what I want to ask you guys real quick? How do you
Go on,
like
bro.
how do you like the retro graphics? I definitely wish that we participated like and did like a retro kit, bro, and then maybe even like released one. Like that would have been phenomenal. But club they was like fuck that, bro.
I like the old logo. Of course, it brings nostalgia, but the referee kits, though, I don't like that. It looks like Alcatraz prison jersey, Mawala. Like these people are like inmates or something. What is that, bro? Just change to the yellow one, the dirt that they are wearing this season, and that's it. So we can see
Yeah,
big
bro,
difference.
like the graphics remind me of like the 15-16 season or something like that.
The graphics are also OG. I love that old La Liga logo. That old La Liga logo, I like it way more than the
Like
new
the
one.
colorful one, like the La Liga Santander.
Yeah, the LFP one. That
Now,
that
yo,
one I
bro,
like it
I,
very
I
much.
I actually like the new one better.
Mm.
Yeah, yeah, I
I
actually
like
like
the
that
old,
better.
I like the old one because He says, "What Camavinga's dentist, brother? I wish Camavinga had just come to me. I should maybe go and work for Real Madrid. Yeah, if any player has dental issues, send him to him. Send him to me and Checo. Yeah, maybe
Yeah,
we
yeah,
too.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Us too. We can work there, brother. Big up yourself, to Carnage. Second
Yeah,
half
yeah,
is
yeah. Look,
on,
like big
brother.
up,
Yeah,
bro, and big up to Checo
big
as
up,
well, man. We'll talk later, bro.
big up, brother. Yes, brother. Big up yourself. Big up.
Yeah, chat. Second half is started. Big up, guys. I did get a super chat. I just didn't want to cut him off to read it. Yo, big up Weston. Big up Weston, man. Yo, I appreciate the super chat so much. Thank you, brother. Says PSG will win back-to-back UCLs. Do you agree? I don't know if PSG beat Bayern. If Bayern knock us out, I don't know if PSG beats them. Bayern look like a well-oiled machine at the moment. But I think it's 50-50. Like, I don't really know who I would pick. I think Bayern are the slight favorites. But then look at what PSG did last season and look at the form that they're on now. So I think if Madrid gets knocked out, hopefully not. I think whoever wins the semifinals between PSG and Bayern, I think that's who's gonna win the league. I mean, win the UCL. That's what I mean to say. That's what I meant to say. What job do I have? I work in sports, bro. Jude shoots right at the keeper. Come on. Come on. Shoot that right at the goalkeeper. PSG is better than Bayern if both are at their peak. I agree. But I think Bayern's attack is better than PSG's. I do. Like, PSG's attack is tough. Kvaratskhelia, Doué, Dembele. But I think this season, Luis Diaz, Harry Kane, Olise, this season, Bayern have the best front three in the world. In my opinion. But, yeah, I mean, I think PSG have, like, their attack is not that far behind. And PSG have a better midfield. And you could say that PSG have a better back line. Mendes, Hakimi, Pacho. Yeah. Do you think Barca is advancing? No. Yeah, I agree. Vinny and Mbappé in the same team, not good. I don't think the attack has been a problem today. It's just putting the ball to the back of the fucking net, bro. Like, all our shots have just been easy saves for the keeper. But nah, I don't think Barca are advancing, no. I think that you'll concede, which is going to fuck you up. I think Barca really messed up by not scoring. I think if Atleti would have only won like 2-1, yeah, then I think I would have said, yeah, Barca should go through. But I don't know. I think Pedri will be fit for that second leg, bro. Pedri's not injured. The guy just had a fucking stinker, bro. Like, it's just that simple, bro. Pedri was shit. Stinker and hooked. He's not injured, dog. Like, let's stop. Throw in here for Girona. Is Madrid going to advance? I hope so, bro. Valverde. Oh my gosh! Valverde, what a goal! Name me a player with a better catalog of goals than Fede Valverde. My goodness me. This brother's shot power is nuts. 1-0. Golazo. What a finish, bro.
¡Qué golazo! ¡Gol! ¡Golazo!
That's too much space. Yo, he shot that shit from way outside the box. Gazzaniga should be saving that, though. The keeper should be doing better. It does hit his arm. But I think that shot had so much power on it, he wasn't ready. He wasn't ready for that. What a finish. Goalkeepers should be doing a lot better, though. But I just don't think, bro, the human brain can only respond but so fast. That was about like 99 shot power, bro. Here's what I'm saying. Valverde needs to take at least 3 shots every game. At least 3 shots. I just think it was way too much power. Like, I don't think, like, Gazzaniga could comprehend in time the shot. Like, low-key. Like, that's what I think. Like, by the time his body, like, is processing what's happened, it's too late, bro. Like, the power is nuts. Do you know who else has, like, amazing shot power? Is Endrick. Bro, Endrick got a rocket. Him and Valverde next season, long-range goals, I'm here for it. I'm telling you, bro. Yeah, I think Brahim Diaz gets the assist. Yeah, nah, what a goal. Oh. Bro, like, look at Mbappe's positioning. The guy is making central runs. I wish he would have been doing this all season. The ball goes into the box, and he does, look, Fede squares it into the box, but Mbappe can't really get to it. But at least he's there. He's there. Like, that's all that I can, bro. Like, yes, you couldn't get to it, but I would rather you not be able to get to it than you just not be in the box, period. Like, that's my thing. Like, keep making those runs, bro. Should have got to that, though. Should have got to that. Bro, I'm going to be real. You are annoying me. I'm going to be very honest with you. Couple of you guys are about to get timed out. Go to somebody else's chat, bro. I don't want a couple of you guys here. Just saying dumb shit the entire stream. I'm enjoying my Friday. I don't really feel like interacting with a couple people. I'm going to be honest with you. Yo, big up Night King. I appreciate the super, bro. Goalkeeper went long arm. That is broken. Too powerful. Bro, I just don't think that he was able to really comprehend, like, what was going on. Mbappe, yeah, no. Mbappe is making runs. He is. That's why, like, again, could have got to that, didn't. But at the same time, I'm glad that he's making the run. Because before, Mbappe would have just been outside the box asking for the ball at his feet. How would I rate Jude's performance today? He's been okay. He's not been good, but he's not been bad. He's just been, I think he started off good. I think it slowed down a little bit. But Like, he's been solid. I don't really have any complaints with Jude. And Mbappe's making runs, so it's not even like I need him to be crashing the box right now. Vinny, please pass the ball. Militao, why is Militao so high up the pitch, bro? Why is Militao in that position? What the hell? Yeah, bro, here's my thing. He's making the runs. Vinny tries to go near post. Easy save. Easy save. I think Jude started off the match very good. But I think it's slowed down since then. That's why I'm saying I think Jude's been, like, okay. I think opening, like, 5 minutes, I think Jude was cooking. But, the guy, the thing with Jude is that, bro, like, he can do so many different things, bro. Like, he's a very unique player. He's a very unique player. Do you think we will make it past Bayern with this performance? If we can attack Bayern like this, yes. If we can attack like this, if we can get the same amount of chances, if we can control the game like this, of course I think that we can go through. The issue is that we're not going to control the game like this. We're not going to be having this much of the ball against Bayern, and we're not going to be this... we're not going to be in and around their final third as much as we've been in and around Girona's final third. That's the issue. But if we can dominate possession and be in and around their box as much as we have been today, of course we can go through. Of course. It's just not going to, like, that's just not going to happen, though. Bayern are very good in possession. Bayern will have more of the ball than we will. So it's about how we will hit them on the counter. It's just simple as that. Vinny got no power. I don't think it was a bad shot, but it's just an easy save for the goalkeeper. Oh, my God. What is the guy doing? Shoot, shoot. What is that pass? Oh, my God. That was an open net. Why didn't he just shoot? Was that Camavinga? Why didn't you just shoot, bro? It was an open net. Just try. Arda did it the other day. Just try. I don't know if that was Camavinga or not. Who wins in a 1v1 40-yard dash between Mbappe or Rashford? I don't know. Both are fast, but Mbappe? I have no idea, bro. Like, both of them are fast, but I don't know, bro. Yeah, bro, he should have shot that. Fuck it. Even if you miss, who cares, bro? Girona in the box. Crossed in. Good defending. Lost the ball too quick there. Was that Fede? Yeah, why didn't Fede shoot that then? I don't know. It was like, I think it was Camavinga that tried to pass to Mbappe versus shooting, bro. Like, the keeper was out the net. Just shoot. Just shoot, bro. If you miss, you miss. But at least it's an open goal. Just try. Like, he was at the halfway line, damn near. But fuck it. Just shoot it. Shoot it. Why not? Do you think sacking Xabi was a mistake, or are we playing better without him? Yes and no. 50-50 how I feel about the Xabi Alonso situation. I think he had to go because he lost the dressing room. I also think he wasn't getting the best out of Valverde, right? Like, Valverde under Alonso was dirt. Vinny was not good under Xabi Alonso. I think the style of play wasn't looking the best. I think Arbeloa is a better manager for Real Madrid, but I think Xabi Alonso is the better of the two managers. I also don't think Xabi Alonso would have given any kids a chance, even if we're struggling. Like, I don't think we would have really saw Thiago. Maybe it would have been a couple minutes by now. I'm not sure. But, yeah. I don't know. 50-50 for me. Oh my gosh! Girona have scored! What a goal from Thomas Lemar! What a finish! Yo! Outside the box, low driven, near post. That's the second shot that Thomas Lemar has had from outside the box. The first one was saved. But this one, my gosh. Yo, what a goal. What a goal. Yeah, Lunin can't get to that, bro. Lunin can't get to that. Fucking hell, bro. That's out of nowhere as well, bro. Bruh. People come to our grounds, they start scoring goals they never scored before, man. First you got Molina a few weeks ago. Now this, come on, bro. We ain't seen Thomas Lemar since he was at fucking Atletico Madrid, bro. What a goal.
Qué golazo. Gol! Golazo!
What a goal. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Wait, are you gonna blame somebody that he just scored a phenomenal goal? Like, that's just one of those goals you say, fuck it, man. Like, fair play, bro. Like, he's bringing on Arda, and I think he's bringing on Housen as well. So I think Militao and Brahim Diaz are going to come off. Yeah. I think, I expect Militao and Diaz off. What a goal, bro. What a finish. What a finish. Yeah, bro. Take off Militao. No. Get Militao off. I don't want to risk him picking up a knock or something. Yeah. Good sub. I need Militao 100% for Bayern. Get him off. Housen should not be starting against Bayern. So, no. It's fine. Jude. Oh, shit. Oh, you know what? Fair enough. Because this is Jude's first game starting since his injury. I thought Brahim was coming off. I don't mind that sub either, to be fair. I don't mind Jude coming off. I don't mind either of the subs. I don't mind. Yo, what a goal, man. How are you blaming Camavinga for that goal? It's a phenomenal strike. Like, what? All right, let me blame Joan Garcia for Julian Alvarez goal. Why he didn't save that then? Like, sometimes there's just strikes. It's a phenomenal hit. What are you going to do? I think Camavinga has been solid today. I don't have an issue with Camavinga. What a goal, though. Fucking hell, bro. That's his second time shooting outside the box. The first one was just saved, though, man. It's tough. Yeah, but how has Camavinga been bad today? I think you just have an agenda. Yeah. I don't mind Jude getting taken off. I don't mind. Because he should be starting versus Bayern as well. Him and Militao need to both be starting. So that's not an issue at all, in my opinion. I want to see Arda score a fucking goal, bro. When's the last time Arda scored? I feel like Arda is just not aggressive enough, bro. Like, Arda does not shoot as much as he should. What do you mean, what a goal? What does it sound like? What a goal! Thomas Lemar scored a great goal. What's a goal? What, you deaf? Or you don't understand football or something? It's a great goal. You asking me stupid questions. What do you mean he's ball watching? What? Have any of you guys played ball before, bro? Like, what do you think? These players are robots? Like, explain to me. Thomas Lemar puts a lot of power but behind that shot. Camavinga is right next to him. What do you think? Camavinga's a fucking bunny? Fucking Spider-Man? What? Like, what do you think? The minute that Thomas Lemar shoots, Camavinga's leg just automatically close. That's not how it works, bro. Quick this gimmick like you believe that. No, I genuinely don't think we're going to win La Liga, bro. Come on. If you've been watching my content long enough, then you know, bro. Like, you know me. I go down with the ship. I think it's over. 7 points is mad. I think, bro, like, you would need Barcelona to, bro, this next 4 to 5 weeks, you would need Barca to lose and drop points in, 4 games. And then we have to be perfect. And do you think we're going to be perfect and Barca are going to lose that many games? 7 points. If we were 3 points behind, even if we were just 4 points behind, right? Like, if Barca lose to Espanyol tomorrow, then maybe I'll start believing a little bit. But 7 points, bro. 7 points is mad. And if we don't win this game, come on, bro. Like, I just don't believe that we can do anything in La Liga because it would require basically like a historical bottle from Barca. So I don't see it happening. Yeah, Arda tries to shoot there. If we renew Vinny, I don't see us winning anything for a long time because we all know Mbappé is not going anywhere, but one of them has to leave for this team to work. Yeah, I mean, that's a very valid criticism, Cam. I want Vinicius to stay for my own personal selfish reasons, but I understand, bro. I understand. Camavinga criticism is forced. Yeah, bro, like what you expect? Like, bro, like you can tell that people have never played ball. Like have you ever seen somebody that had mad shot power in real life, like shoot? Like, what do you think? You can just, as soon as they shoot the ball, what, like, you just know what to do? Bro, the human brain does not work like that. For example, like, that's why Gazaniga could not get to Valverde's shot. Even though, when they slow it down, it looks like he should be getting to it. But when you're watching the shot in regular speed, your brain cannot process as quick as that ball is coming towards you. That's why there's some people that have faster reflexes. There's some people that have slower reflexes. Like if you jump at somebody, they might flinch right away, or some people, they flinch like a second or two after. It's all about how fast your brain can signal to like your body to react. It's not just like simultaneously. I mean, I don't care about the NBA playoffs, bro. My team not doing nothing, so. I don't know what Gonzalo Garcia's done. I'm telling you, he must have cracked like Arbeloa's daughter, niece, I don't know, somebody. Mbappé is very good, but he should go elsewhere and not Madrid. Hey, look, I tell you what, I would swap Mbappe for Ekitike. If Liverpool, you know, their left wing is shit. They relying on Gakpo, bro. Hey, look, man. Give me Ekitike. Give me Ekitike and like 75 million. I give you Mbappe, bro. All right, bro. Look, we're not talking about the Nets right now, all right, bro? We're not talking about the Nets right now, bro. Hey, look, man. Trust the process. You know what I'm saying? Trust the process. Trust the process. I don't think Mbappe's been bad this game. He's been making runs. Yeah, I don't know what's happened to Gonzalo Garcia, bro. Yeah, Cameron, what we doing, bro? Nets gonna draft more guards. Like, hey, look, man. Just trust the process, bro. Trust the process. Yeah, Mbappe's not had a good performance, but I don't have the same complaints. I don't like I can't say that Mbappe's not been where a striker's supposed to be, because he has on multiple possessions. Nets were contenders. Yeah, when fucking last time that the Nets were a serious contender, bro, was when we had KD, Kyrie. But then fucking Kyrie didn't want to fucking take the jab, and then that messed us up. But now we're shit, bro. Yeah, bro. KD with his long ass fucking feet. Nah, Kemba has to start versus Bayern, bro. I don't want Thiago out there at all. I don't want Thiago out there. I don't give a fuck. Kemba needs to start. Unless what? I mean, Ceballos. When's the last time Ceballos has played? Which I want to start Ceballos. I'm not starting Thiago. I'm absolutely not, bro. Bro, we've really only scored because Valverde had a phenomenal strike. Like, that's crazy. When you think about, like, how many times we've been in and around their box, like, to not have more than one goal is nuts, bro. Bro, 0.35 seconds. Yeah, exactly. But people think that the goalkeeper is supposed to save that. Come on, man. Start and help. Oh, my gosh. You've been watching too much of Sam, bro. You've been watching way too much Sam. That sounds like a Sam recommendation, bro. Plastic, take a timeout, bro. You're annoying the fuck out of me. I'll catch you tomorrow, bro. You're very annoying. Thiago is good, but the mistakes he makes are always at the worst time. Yeah, do you know like what it is? It's it's because he's at the what's it called? The deeper you play, the more your mistakes stand out. Like if you're operating as like a 6 or an 8 or as a center back, and if you lose the ball or if you make a bad pass, then it's more noticeable because your mistakes can directly lead to a goal being scored against you. So that's kind of like where I see it at. Yeah, I mean, imagine if we get another, what? I think last time we played Girona, I think it was 1-1 as well, bro. Now that's mad. That's mad. I swear it was like 1-1. We drew. Like, it was in that period, like in November, December, when we drew with Vallecano, Elche, and then I think Girona was like that last team. Free kick here. Free kick. I'm going to be pissed. Yo, if we lose this game, I'm genuinely going to be upset. There's zero excuses to lose this game. It's not like our below are rotated. It's not like we have fucking a bunch of La Fabrica players and we're losing. Or like, bro, a draw is a loss, essentially. Yeah, I'm ready for this match to end. I'm ready, bro. I'm ready. Whatever, bro. Would have been cool to see Madrid with retro kits. I agree. I think we should have participated. I don't know if they ever told us a reason why Madrid and Barca are not doing it. If we replaced Mbappé with Ekitike, this game would be 3-1. Possibly. Possibly, bro. Header, Housen goes over. Oh my god. Bro. You bringing on Tchouaméni. It's 1-1 and you're bringing on Tchouaméni. You're bringing on a defensive midfielder at 1-1. Arbeloa must be drunk, brother. Wait, is it 2 changes here? Camavinga off, Tchouaméni on. Camavinga mid today. And, oh my god. I like Tchouaméni and Ferland Mendy. And I did say I wanted Mendy to get minutes. But it's 1-1. Why is Tchouaméni coming on? Why is Tchouaméni coming on at 1-1? I don't get those 2 subs. No, I get Mendy. I do get Mendy, but Tchouaméni, feel like that could have been an attacking sub. Sending love from Kenya. Big up Kenya, man. Yeah. I'm glad that Mendy's getting minutes. Because, look, bro, you going against Elise after being out for a month with no minutes, that could be a bit tough, so. But if Mendy gets injured, though, bro, come on. Surely not. Surely you're not going to get injured in these little 10, 15 minutes that's left. We will win 3-1 versus Bayern. What would be the aggregate then? Wouldn't it be 3-3? Then we'd be going to extra time, right? No. It would be 4-3. Oh shit! Now that would be nuts. That would be insane. Cool. Vinny just cooked him there. Doesn't release the ball. Doesn't release the ball. Sending love from America. Hey, big up to America, man. Mbappe's been non-existent. I mean, bro, the amount of times that we were in and around their box this game and just did not create any clear-cut chance, didn't score or capitalize on any situations, is very jarring, bro. It's very jarring. Oh, shit, Gonzalo. Oh, shit. Hey, all right. All right. Never mind. He's beat the cracked Arbeloa's relative rumors. He's beaten allegations. Can't beat Girona, but will beat Bayern away 3-1. Yes, Ash, you have to get your ball knowledge up, brother. We couldn't beat Getafe, and then we beat Man City home and away. Are Getafe better than Man City, brother? This is not how football works, right? Real Madrid in the Champions League is not the same as Real Madrid in the league. During the three-peat, right? You know, something that you've never seen your club do, right? Which is win a UCL. But when Real Madrid won 3 Champions Leagues in a row, we only won La Liga one time. I don't get, like, again, I know that a lot of you guys don't know ball, but, like, come on, bro. Like, for people that think league correlation translates to Champions League performances or Champions League wins, it doesn't correlate like you guys think. Like, for example, Barcelona have been the best team this season. Why they lost 2-0 to Atleti at their home ground? It doesn't correlate. Nah, that's not a lie. Tottenham are in relegation? What do you mean? Are Tottenham playing right now? What do you guys mean? Are Tottenham playing right now? They play Sunday against Sunderland? What are the standings? Oh, shit. Because West Ham. Oh, shit. Yo, Tottenham are 18th. I beg that Tottenham get relegated. I need that Vuskovic transfer. Hey, look, maybe if Mickey Van de Ven is available for about 20 million, maybe I'd do a little 2-for-1 special. You know what I'm saying? Van de Ven, Vuskovic, fire sale at Tottenham. Maybe even a Pedro Porro. I think he could be a good backup right back. Maybe Pedro Porro. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? 3-for-1. 3-for-1. Good price for Real Madrid. Come on. I would definitely take a couple of these players from Tottenham if they get relegated, for sure. Now, that's crazy. That's crazy, bro. I mean, if they beat Sunderland, then they'll go back above West Ham, but that's a relegation fight right there, bro. That's mad. Imagine that Tottenham stadium in the championship. Yo, bro, Tottenham arguably have the best stadium in the world. Like, that, their stadium is phenomenal. That is nuts. Why didn't Madrid? I don't know, but Barca aren't doing it either. Barca and Madrid both rejected the retro week stuff, so. Man said, my God, just give Real Madrid a penalty.
Please, beer, I need this!
Yeah, Romero to Madrid. Let's do it. I think he fits in at Atletico. Mbappe does it. Now, why would Arda shoot that? Why the fuck would you shoot that? Why would you shoot that? Is that Valverde or Arda? Who shot that? Mbappe does well to get past the first defender. The shot, okay. Good save by the keeper. Who hits that on the volley? That's an awful volley. You're not scoring from there. Was that Fede? You're not scoring from that. Like, why, bro? So wasteful in that first half. So wasteful. The amount of opportunities that we were creating in that first half, and it led to nothing. It is just crazy, bro. And now you see us, we're going to suffer because of that. Worst Madrid team since 2020? I mean, okay. Zidane's last season, yes, that's the last time that we went trophyless. But we had a lot of injuries that year, bro. I don't really think we have that excuse with this team. Like, yeah, we've had injuries, but I feel like that Zidane last season, it felt like the injuries were, like, nuts. I would say this is the worst Madrid team in terms of performances. I would say since 18-19 season, bro. That's what I would say. Since 18-19 season, this has been, I think, the worst team. Like, the performances are not good. Wait, what? Yellow card for who? I missed what happened just now. Bro, like, most of our shots have gone directly at the keeper. Like, yeah, Gazaniga's been decent. Is that a pen? I mean, he does hit him in the face. Like, there's contact. There's contact there. That could be a pen, you know. He does hit Mbappe in the face. If they give us a pen, we just got bailed out. That's just how I view it. Man just saw, and let me see. I mean, he does hit him in the face. He did get elbowed in the face. I think that should be a penalty. Man, I think Mbappe's bleeding. If that's a yellow card, then that's a pen. What? How do you book him? Mbappe's... What? Why does VAR not view that? Whatever. I don't know. Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, I don't get it. I mean, like, we know that La Liga's over, but damn. +6. Yeah, that's weird. That's weird. 2 times in a row, 0 trophies. That's a lie. Domestically, sure. Not in Europe, though. But yeah. Back-to-back seasons, no trophies domestically. Hold on, chat. Yeah, I mean, we should have took our chances better, bro. Like, this is on us. Yeah, yeah. We don't deserve to get anything, bro. I'm be honest. Yeah, ref could have gave that as a pen, but at the same time, we had enough chances. We were wasteful. My God. They were just confusing call with the yellow. Yeah, I mean, it's a yellow, but it's not a pen. There's contact, and Mbappe's bleeding, but I mean, you can say that we deserve a win, sure, but we should have finished our chances. Then we win. It's simple as that, bro. It's simple as that. Whether you agree with the ref's call or not, we still had chances to score, and we shot every time directly at the goalkeeper. Yeah, it is what it is, bro. Yeah, okay, but even if the foul is for the free kick outside the box, there's still contact because Mbappe doesn't start bleeding himself. Full time. Bro, it's literally, again, we already said that the league is over. But, I mean, it's officially over. It's officially over now, bro. The league was over last week. But now it's even more over, if that's possible. It's even more over, bro. You finish your chances, we win this game. Simple as that, bro. It's very annoying. It's very annoying, bro. By the way, same scoreline when we played them in like December or in November, bro. 1-1. We've not beaten Girona this season, bro. When's the last time that Girona's taken off points from Real Madrid? Back, same games. All that smack you talked about Girona, what smack? I didn't even do a match preview for this game. I didn't even do a match preview, bro. Literally. Because, like, what was the point in doing a match preview? This is actually the first game all season I didn't do a match preview for. Like, it didn't really matter. Even though, to be fair, I would have done a match preview if there wasn't Champions League content. I just focused on the UCL, bro. I'm not going to drop a match preview. He's laughing and crying at the same time. Why would I be crying? I have all you Barca tards boosting my channel right now. Trust me. Even when Real Madrid lose, I still win. I'm good, bro. Cook me, cook me. I'll give you guys a couple more minutes. Let me see. Yeah, bro. We're not winning. Yeah, no. It's not happening, bro. It's not happening. It's back-to-back seasons of no trophies domestically. Which is shit. It's crazy when you actually think about it. So, everyone, even Mbappe, yeah, but it's not realistic, bro. Come on. It's not realistic. How are you going to sell everyone? October FC. That was bad? Bro, we didn't take our chances. Like, what do you want us to do? What do you want us to do, bro? As fans, like, what can I do, bro? That's why I'm not even mad about the penalty. I'm not mad, bro. Like, could the ref have given it? Yeah, but we should have scored 2 goals that first half, bro. Every single shot is directly at Gazaniga. Like, what are you going to do, bro? You don't finish your chances, right? Valverde saves us. An amazing goal outside the box. Then Thomas Lamar scores an amazing goal outside the box. Yeah, I mean, like, of course I'm mad. But it's like, well, what am I be mad about, bro? The league was done last week. So, I mean, but losing, though, is crazy, bro. You should not. Oh, we didn't lose. Sorry. But it feels like we lost. I mean, a draw is a loss, bro. Imagine not taking 3 points off Girona any game this season, bro. Back-to-back draws with Girona. Mind you, the last time that we drew to Girona, that's when we bottled the first time in the league. And then, right? Okay, yes, 7 points behind. League was done. But still, you technically, Girona take you out of it again. Mind you, Girona have taken point. Like, they've been good against the big teams this season. Man said, please play FC 2026. No. Can Prime Madrid come back? Yeah, sure, bro. When CR7 and them come back, bro. Yeah. Why are we calling the players lazy, though? That's the narrative I don't get. Why are they lazy? I don't think they're lazy. I think they're wasteful. That's what we should be cooking them for. That first half, we should have scored, I'd say, 2 goals. Wasteful. I don't know about lazy, though. Because that first half, we were cooking them. The amount of chances that we created, the amount of times that we were in and around the box, but then these guys can't score. Very wasteful. So I don't know about lazy. It's just wasteful, bro. Cardenio, remember not too long ago you said we will be ahead of Barca in La Liga and we are winning it. You talking about August? Nah, probably like I'd say like this November, December. You talking about? Past 3 games, not clinical. That's the biggest problem. Aren't you that bum that laughed at Barca? Well, aren't you that bum that subscribed to me to talk? Hold that. You're a fan. You're welcome for the content, by the way. Will this affect them in the Champions League? I don't think so, to be honest. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. Only Barca fans think that you need to win La Liga to win the UCL. So I don't get why they have not won the UCL. But, you know, it's like I said, Real Madrid in the league have been shit and won the Champions League. Like, these are things that we've done before. So, even though, I think it's unlikely though, bro. I'm gonna be honest. It's very unlikely that we come back. Hold on. Yeah, like, I don't know if we're going to do anything versus Bayern. But I honestly think that this result today has any... It doesn't really affect. Do I stream on Twitch? Nah. Who can play striker? I'm not playing FC, bro. Why only play FC? Yeah, but the 3P era, like I said, we only won La Liga one time, but we won the UCL back to back to back. There's no correlation. So, we'll see, bro. But, yeah, after Wednesday, if we don't win Wednesday, if we get knocked out, then the season's really done. Because then there's technically nothing left to play for, bro. It's you just going through the motions. Show the tears. Why would I cry when you're here boosting my content, bro? I need you to cook me more. I've only seen you comment one time. Stop being lazy. You can only put in one comment. Cook some more. Kind of weak cooking is this? All you Barca fans in here, and y'all are giving the weakest cooking that I've ever seen in my life. What a pathetic fan base. Y'all can't even cook properly. Yo, big up for the super. Man, like, Eto. I hope that I'm saying that right. I don't mean to butcher your name. I see that Barca badge, so should I big you up or not? I don't know. Let me read the super first. But, nah, I appreciate you, bro.
Oh, yes!
What he says, big up, always entertaining to watch, even the haters. Of course, bro. Of course. You come on, man. They love me, bro. All the Barca fans, they love me. This is why I'm one of the first pages that they must go to talk smack. Because they, come on. You wouldn't subscribe if you weren't entertained, right? You ever heard that quote? Love me or hate me, but you still watched? So who really wins? You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. All right, couple more. Yeah, all right. Look, bro. Okay. We're here to talk about Real Madrid. There's no reason to bring up the Brooklyn Nets, okay? Let's keep it football related, okay? Let's keep it, man said, and you're a Nets fan. Let's keep it football related. Carnage, when I told that Mbappe brought the big match curse to Madrid, you told me no see. What? Josh, if you're trying to cook, bro, you have to cook in proper English. You can't expect me to understand your cooking if it's in, I don't know. If you speak it in like hieroglyphics. Carnage, please, I beg, you become Real Madrid manager. Bro, if I was Madrid's manager, we'd be winning the UCL and La Liga every year for the next decade, bro. It would be too easy. It would be too easy. That's true, bro. You don't have haters if you're not doing something right. Look how I trigger them. It's too easy, bro. It's too easy. These are all my children. I've birthed every single one of you. By the way, Mez, I didn't see you here when you lost against Atleti. Why am I seeing you so much today? Where were you against Atleti? I don't think you put like one comment in, bruv. You were hiding. Hide today. Hide today. Catch you tomorrow, buddy. Hide today. Let me see. Enjoy getting touched up by Bayern. We're not Barca. Bayern don't slap us, okay? That's you who they give whoopings to. Bayern don't whoop Real Madrid. Yeah, they beat us, but they don't whoop us. Hold that. Hold that. Who has more La Liga titles, Barca or Madrid? Real Madrid. But Barca have dominated the last 20 years. I think we all know why, right? But, you know, they're not corrupt. But hold that. Let's see. What a clown. But you subscribed. Imagine subscribing to a clown just so that I might read your comment. Just say, Carnage, I'm a fan. Thank you for the content. I want to troll you. I appreciate you for being here, bum. They just whooped you at home. They just whooped us. 2-1 is getting whooped. Fair enough. So then what is 8-2? If 2-1 is getting whooped, what is 8-2? Barca fans, answer that. 2-1, according to Barca fans, is getting whooped. What is 8-2 against Bayern? Tell me. I'm waiting. We're not going to answer that. Okay, fair enough. Let me see. You don't even believe it when you say Barca has been dominating? What do you mean? I don't know what you mean, bro. See, look, lost. There we go. See? It's okay. You know what I'm saying? You gave me my flowers. You know I'm the GOAT. It is what it is, bro. I appreciate that, Loss. This guy's talking about 2020. This is what Madrid does to you. 2020 was 6 years ago. Were you alive? Were you not alive back then? Are you upset that that's your club's history? How are you upset that I'm bringing up your club's history? Is it my fault you guys lost 8-2? Blame your club. If your club didn't let that happen, then guess what? I couldn't talk about it. That got nothing to do with me, bro. Nah, Blitz. La Liga's done, brother. La Liga is done, bro. Put the fries in the bag. Fries in the bag. It's not happening, bro. It's not happening. Yeah. Man said it could still possibly happen. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that, big man. I don't know about that, bro. I don't think so, bro. It's done. It's done. And that's okay. Don't worry. Hold on. All right, couple more chats. Bruh, I expected y'all to cook a little bit better, bro. This is trash, bro. This is trash, bro. Barcelona have essentially just secured the La Liga title. And this is the cooking that I'm getting? Like, what is this, bro? I thought y'all were going to be chefing up in here, bro. Like, this is like ramen noodles, bro. This is like ramen noodles and a bologna sandwich, bro. Like, this cooking is trash, bro. Man said, I'm done supporting Madrid. Big up to Barca. Nah, that's mad. That's mad, bro. I can't even lie. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Look, big up to y'all, man. Match reaction on the way. Make sure y'all smash that like button. Make sure y'all slap that subscribe if you've not done so. Turn on those notifications. Yeah, match reaction is going to be something else. I can't even lie. But, you know, it is what it is. This is going to redirect you over to Dally, yes. Big up Dally. Make sure you let him know. Carnage Raid in the chat. It's over, people, right? It's just UCL. That's the only thing that's truly left. Your cookings have been very weak. I'm gonna be honest, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, surely Barca fans can do better than this. But why would I have any expectations from... come on. Yeah, I'm gonna just leave it like that. In a bit, people. Let Dally know. Carnage Raid. Holland Madrid still. But these players are about to get cooked.